Hi there, I'm Scott Lowe with ActualTech Media. I'm here today at Cloudtenna, where I'm joined by Aaron Ganek, who is the co-founder of the company. Aaron, thank you for having us here today.
Thank you for having me.
So, I personally have a struggle that I want to share with you.
I want to hear it.
So, I have things that I can't find.
What kind
my
of things?
Files, like things that are in my email, things that are in Dropbox, things that are in Slack, and it drives me insane. I understand that some other people have this problem as well. Can you talk a little bit about this problem and how it affects more than just me?
You bet. So I think you're talking about your files, your like PowerPoints, your Excels, anything that you're working with on your daily basis when you're collaborating with your coworkers.
Correct.
And what we found is we went out and we talked to a bunch of employees at enterprises, and they tell us in their daily workflow, they use somewhere between 8 to 10 different repositories to get their work done.
Stop the madness.
So if you think about it, you're using email, and the first thing you do when you get in the morning, you check your email and how many attachments do you get in there. But you're probably communicating over something like Slack. You upload files to Dropbox or Box, OneDrive. Or your company maybe has a on-premises file server. And files can live in each one of these different repositories. And as an end user, I know that you sent me that file earlier today. But did you email it to me or did you send it to me through Slack? The only way that I'm going to go about finding that file is I have to go to each one of those repositories and search it via manually intensive process.
You are describing my typical day. I'm not even kidding. My team, they send me stuff all different ways, and I have to go search everywhere, and it's a pain in the neck.
That's what we've been hearing from a ton of the end users that we talk to. And it's about making sure that you have what you need to get your work done at the end of the day. So the ability to do what we call search one and done. The ability to go to one place, be able to search all of your repositories, and being able to surface that file that you need to get your work done right at the top. That way, you're not wasting time searching for files, and God forbid, recreating files that you've already created.
You know, I'm going to break the fourth wall for a minute. On this Roadcast tour, we were talking to some other companies, and they asked, where are you going? And we mentioned here, and they went, what do they do? And I said, well, they do enterprise file search. And I told them the problem, and they went, oh my God, we all need that. Like, it's such a thing. It seems like such a simple thing, but it's something that plagues people. And one of the people said, I just got done recreating a document. It took me 2 hours to recreate because I simply couldn't find it. So it's a real problem. And we hear it, I experience it, I hear it, I see it.
I love to get more validation because there's always getting more is good. We hear this all the time. And I think that we have an ability at Cloudtenna to really increase your workflow, to really make work less frustrating, and to be able to help you get more done in your given day.
You know, I see some other potential benefits. Storage capacity, for example. If you have to recreate all this stuff all the time, you're taking it all up.
You know, I haven't heard that one as much. I like that. Yeah.
You know, you're deduplicating people's storage. So you can call yourself a deduplication engine, too.
I like that. But, you know, here's a really good example that plays along that. Sometimes you'll email a file to yourself, but you have the same file sitting in a shared drive inside Google Drive.
Yes.
Which one's the latest version?
Yep.
You know what, if you're going through and you're going to search, if you do it, maybe you search your email first and you pull up that file, but it's an old version of that file. That's a problem because all of a sudden you're working with a partner and you're starting to send that around. And so I think that this is an option where if I can see all the files that match my search criteria, I'm going to be able to pick the latest one and make sure I'm not losing content that my coworkers have worked really hard on.
How much time do you think end users on average waste searching for files on a regular basis?
Look, I don't want to answer that with my own numbers because I think it's enormous, but I'm going to quote IDC. And IDC says that an employee wastes 20% of their time searching for or recreating content that they weren't able to find. That's 1 day a week that they spend. I mean, that's millions and millions of dollars inside an enterprise that are wasted when if they could find the content they're looking for, they can be doing more with less time.
So what, at a high level, is Cloudtenna doing to help solve this problem?
Cloudtenna is here to bring order to file chaos. And what we do is we have a bird's eye view over everything that's happening inside your enterprise. And we have machine learning services to help you mitigate that chaos. And the first product we're bringing to market to do that is really designed to bring the frustration factor around search down to a point where you don't mind looking for files anymore. And we have a search one and done web portal where you can search across all of your different repositories all through one single query and get back a personalized list of search results.
And that's going to be a boon for enterprises across the globe once they
sure hope
realize
so.
the value. Aaron, this was a great overview of Cloudtenna, and we're going to shortly talk about a little bit more depth, but this was a great way to get started about what the company's bringing to market.
Thank you very much.
And thank you to our audience for watching this Roadcast video.